Robot lawnmowers, soon to be included in a ban with some other robots like vacuums and pool cleaners, where we will not be able to buy models made outside of the United States. Now, luckily, anything made today is grandfathered in, and today we are talking about a robot lawnmower, and you might want to buy it while you can because who knows what the future holds. But I'm going to tell you all about it. Let's get to it. What up, everybody? George Langabeer here. Today we are talking about the Navimow X430 robotic lawnmower. And it's kind of crazy, like I said. Robots of all types, vacuums, lawnmowers, pool cleaners. Soon we might not be able to buy them in the United States if they are made outside the United States. And I can tell you, this lawnmower I'm talking about was not made in the United States. So even though it's a little late in the season to be doing a robot lawnmower video, that's exactly why I'm doing it, because you might want to buy it while you can, because who knows what the future holds. But I'm going to tell you all about this thing. I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to talk about the setup. I'm going to talk price and specs. I'm going to talk about using it with the Navimow app. And I'm going to give you my full unbiased review, pros and cons. And I also want to give a big shout out to my friends Vince and Shay, who let me use their house to test this lawnmower. Vince has been using it for a while, has given me his input. Vince is a great guy. I really trust his feedback. And it's also kind of nice to have a real world example instead of just some YouTuber talking about something for a change. But thank you, Vince and Shay, for letting me use your house, and thank you for your input, and thank you for everything you've done for me as far as this review goes. But I am going to be unbiased. Vince was unbiased. We're going to tell you like it is. Let's get started with the unboxing. All right, let's see what's inside. We have an accessory box that has your stakes for your charging base, part of the power supply, some posts. This is part of the charging base. You can see the holes in it for the stakes. Got your documentation, another accessory box, power cord, some screws. This is the other part of the charging base that's going to attach to that flat part. See where the power cord plugs in. Then we've got the mower itself. Look at this bad boy. That's it. All right, now that we've unboxed, let's talk about setup. Setup is simple. You're going to get yourself the Navimow app, sign up for an account, and then you're going to add a device. Now, you're going to want to have your dock assembled, which takes 2 seconds. Plug that sucker in, and then you're going to put your mower on the dock. There's some controls on the top of the dock that you're going to use through setup, but you're going to work together with those controls and the app. It's going to walk you through it step by step, get you connected to everything you need to get connected to, and then you're ready to go. That can all be done in under 10 minutes. Once you've done that, you're going to do your first mapping, and basically you're going to walk around with the mower on the outskirts of your yard like a remote control, and you're going to guide it for the outline of your yard. And then from then on, it's good to go. You can edit that map through the app, so don't worry about it if you don't get it right the first time. But again, this guides you through it step by step in the app. Very simple. All right, now let's talk price and specs. The Navimow X430 robotic lawnmower is $2,499.99. You'll find that to be the average price for a lawnmower in this category. Now, if you're interested in purchasing the X430, look in the description of this video for my affiliate links. This is not a sponsored video. Navimow had zero input on this video, but my affiliate links do help the channel if you want to purchase that way, so I appreciate it. This thing has 4-wheel drive, which allows it to climb obstacles up to 2.8 inches. It can climb slopes up to 84%. That's 40 degrees, and we really put that to the test in Vince's yard, as you'll see. It's great for steep slopes, stones, pitted surfaces, waterlogged lawns, and potholes. It has what they call zero-turn technology, which allows eccentric front wheel control for damage-free maneuvering. It uses a dual disc system to mow with 2 180-watt high-performance motors. It can give you a 17-inch cut. It even works on dense or tall grass. That's 1/4-inch precision with 0.75 to 4-inch height adjustment. It also has up to 8 cutting layers. It has what Navimow calls edge sense for edge-to-edge precision. It has tri-frequency RTK and 360 AI vision. And they call that AI vision vision fence. It has reliable detection of over 200 obstacles. So it'll avoid suspended objects, daily objects, garden items, and pets and animals. Like I said, this mower uses network RTK, and that's provided at no additional cost. And the required cellular data is also provided free of charge. It has a built-in 4G module when we're talking about that cellular. That allows for remote app control, out-of-boundary alerts, and real-time GPS tracking. You can do multi-zone management up to 120 zones, and you can also do no-go zones, so the mower doesn't go where it's not supposed to. Noise levels less than 68 dB, so it's great for night mowing. It won't disturb your neighbors. It's IP66 dustproof and waterproof. It has a rain sensor and weather adaptation. It has a quad layer security system, and it's locatable even when it's off using Apple's Find My. For smart home compatibility, it's compatible with Google Home and Lady A from Amazon. It also has what they call the doodle feature, which does these really cool designs in your yards, like letters, numbers, or patterns, and there's up to 29 preset designs. The X430 that we're talking about today is recommended for yards up to 1 acre. There's also the X450, which is recommended for yards of up to 1.5 acres. All right, now let's talk about using the mower with the Navimow app. So here you go. This is Vince using his app. Thank you, Vince. Also a shout out to Shay. So you got your mowing schedule. So there you can set your schedule. Then you've got your work mode, quiet mowing, standard mowing, efficient mowing. Then you've got your global cutting height. So you can adjust the height, and you can see the different options here. You have a mowing at night option. You can turn that on and off. Your map management there. So then you have your settings for the map. Off-limit island, vision fence on and off. Then you also have your doodle options, where that's where you can put the cool designs in your yard, like numbers and letters. And this just kind of guides you through the doodle process, gives you some tips and tricks. Then you can edit your boundaries. Adjust with the mower, split, merge, cutting height, mowing direction, rename, edge mowing. So that's some of your edit options. Then you've got your edge mowing options there as well. Then you've got mowing reports, which give you different stats as far as usage of the mower. Vision fence, channel obstacle avoidance, and animal friendly on or off. Then you've got your weather adaptation features. Traction control system, you can turn that on or off. Smart home features, so you can see that it's compatible with Lady A from Amazon and Google Assistant, and here you can link those accounts. Now, Edge Sense, that's in beta right now, which they call the lab. You can turn that on or off, and here's some information about the Edge Sense. Then you've got your anti-theft features, which is pretty cool. You've got a mower lifted alarm, geofence alarm, locate my mower, and Apple Find My. If you go to mower lifted alarm, that's great because if somebody tries to steal your mower, you get alerted. You've got device lock, child lock, safety lock, reset your PIN code. You've got your proximity unlock, toggle that on or off. Your parts maintenance tab, where you can go in to see your different pieces and parts, and if they need maintenance, depending on how often you've used the mower and how long you've used the mower. Satellite signal analyzer, relocate your charging station. It guides you through that if you need to move the charging station. Then your preferences, do not disturb, your sound, brightness, energy saver, and mower language. And that's using the mower with the Navimow app. All right, let's talk my review, Vince's review of the Navimow X430 robotic lawnmower. Again, big shout out to Vince and Shay for letting me use their yard. Vince just happens to do the mowing, so he was the one giving me feedback, and I really appreciate it. Let's start with the pros. Now, Vince and Shay nicknamed this mower Hercules because they say it's a freaking beast. Vince said his biggest pro is the time savings. He was spending over an hour and a half mowing at least once a week. He's got a gigantic hill in his yard. He was texting me about it when they first moved in, just saying, man, this thing is ridiculous. And he is correct. So the fact that this mower can go on that hill and save him that time, it's a huge pro for him. And Vince said it dominated that hill, going up, going down, mowing at angles. It just handled it like a champ. And like I said, it's quite the incline. He loved watching it mow the clean diagonal lines. You know, I've met a lot of people out there that are very particular about the lines in their yard. And me being as OCD as I am, when I had a yard, I was the same way. So seeing a robot do those clean lines is pretty freaking cool. He said it did great with larger objects, you know, for the obstacle avoidance, especially with things like pets. He also tested it by surrounding it with garden hoses, and it refused to go over those hoses, which is great because you don't want your mower to chop up your hoses. He was pleasantly surprised how quiet the mower is, even without the night mode setting. So he could use this at night and he felt like he wouldn't be disturbing his neighbors. So that's a definite pro. So what he mentioned is that night mode slows the mower and then also even further reduces the noise, but he didn't find himself needing it. He was impressed with the build quality. And you know, if you spend $2,499.99 on something, it should have some damn good build quality, and this one does. He was also very impressed with the security features, like the Apple Find Mine and the lift alarm, so that way this thing can't be stolen, because it does become a talk of the neighborhood, which Vince also said happens. So once people know you have one, you want to make sure that it's not stolen, so it's great that it has all the security features. He also loved the remote control mode. He said it was great for touching up and also getting tight areas that the mower may have missed the first time. So the remote control mode was great. All right, now let's talk Vince's cons. Now, Vince said that he thought this mower was best suited in open areas. It did have some issues in tight spaces like under his deck, and then also he has some downspouts that extend out into his yard. The mower would sometimes run over those. And then he has a deck piece that is flush with the ground. It would sometimes run over that. You know, it's a con, but it's understandable because it's flush with the yard. So that was really his only con. He did have some general thoughts. He thought that the mower was best when used as intended, which is on a schedule and regular use, because if you get behind and let your grass grow really long, the mower is not going to do as well. He said that would be especially the case if you have thick crabgrass, because then you're going to see some spots that the mower leaves behind uncut. Vince bought the optional garage, which is basically a little garage for the mower that'll protect it from rain and extended sun. So especially if you plan on keeping it out year round, if you're in a type of climate where you would do that, the garage might prolong that lifespan. However, Vince did think that he thought the garage was a little overpriced because it's $350. So it's great that it protects it and does its job, but for $350, that's a little steep. Vince also mentioned that he thought it was cool that they regularly update the app and the mower through firmware updates, so that way if there's a new feature or they just need to correct something, that's happening on a regular basis. So overall, Vince 100% thought that it was worth the money and a very worthwhile purchase. He's just unbelievably happy with how much time it's cut off of his workload, going from over an hour and a half to 10 minutes, which is pretty awesome. So that's exactly what mowers are all about, whether it's a vacuum or a mower or a pool cleaner or whatever it is, that's what they're supposed to do, right? So it's awesome that Vince thought that was worthwhile. All right, that's my review and Vince's review of the Navimow X430 robotic lawnmower. What do you think? Do you have a robot lawnmower? What's your favorite? Have you tried this one? What do you think of it? What do you think of the band that's coming with the vacuums and the mowers and the pool cleaners? It's very interesting, but I'd love to know your thoughts. And is there another mower out there that I should be reviewing? You know, I know it's a little late in the season right now, but again, this is an interesting time to maybe want to buy a robot lawnmower. I want to give you a quick update on my daughter's health. She has chronic kidney failure, 23 years old. This was completely out of the blue. That basically means her kidneys are toast. She is now dialysis for life. She just switched to peritoneal dialysis, which is something she can do at home 8 hours a night while she sleeps. It makes her life a lot more normal. So I should be able to get back to normal content because I was going to every dialysis appointment with her because I want to support her because her health comes first. But now that she's at home, I should be able to get back to normal. We are actively looking for her to get a kidney transplant. That's how she's going to go back to normal life. And at 23, I think she deserves it. There's so many people out there that have already expressed interest on how they get tested. Please follow me on Instagram at George Langabeer, where I share more information about this. If you are interested in getting tested to be a donor, it's so appreciated. So many people already have. That doesn't mean they're going to be a match. So the more the merrier. So if you're interested, follow me on Instagram. But as usual, I appreciate your support so much. My family has been through a lot, and you've been very patient with me through all of it. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So from the bottom of my heart, man, you're the best. You're absolutely the best. So until the next video, which will be coming next week, back on a normal schedule, peace and love, my friends.